Hello traders, Nick Shaheen here, looking to end the debate over which is better, Nvidia or AMD. Nvidia or AMD. I'm going to tell you my opinion. I'm going to go back and tell you why. I would pick AMD over Nvidia. So the debate started from me watching the highlights of CNBC and Grasso and Guy Adami, I think. Grasso favored Nvidia, Guy Adami said no AMD. So Grasso's point is that it's the stock to own. I think he actually said you have to, every portfolio has to have it type of a deal. The stock you need to own type of a deal. But I remember them saying that up at 290 when it fell 40%. And so now it's the different, or is it the same type of you got to own it? He mentioned that they control 70% of the gaming. Verify all of the stuff on your own. I don't know. I know they're great. I know that the whole world is going technology. So there's going to be demand for all of them. And if they're doing a good job, everybody's going to prosper. It's just a matter of what are you chasing? Where's the hopium? I don't want to buy hopium. And I'm going to prove to you why AMD has a lot less hopium than Nvidia. So, in fact, if you watch Kramer, oh my God, he calls Wong, the CEO of Nvidia, basically the second coming of Christ almost. He doesn't use those same words, but he says that he's going to save us from the virus. What? Okay. So I guess he broke up with Fauci, and now his new boyfriend is this guy. So we'll see. Going back to the stock, they're both growth stocks, right? So you have to evaluate them from a growth stock perspective. And so let's go to value. So let's start with AMD. AMD is not cheap. 132 PE. Whoa, right? Amazon a little bit less. Nvidia 69. Wow, cheap relative to AMD, right? Not so fast. Okay, let's go down. So the growth stocks, what matters more is the top line. Sales, growth, right? That's what you do. You grow. Profitability, which is this price, the earnings. Profitability doesn't matter as much if you're delivering the growth. People who shorted Amazon based on profitability for 10, 15 years lost their asses. Right? They were wrong. They were using a valuation that works on a value stock that doesn't have growth. Therefore, it needs to prove that it has the earnings profitability, the earnings growth at least. Whereas Amazon overspent in order to grow, and look what they did. So these two companies here, AMD and Nvidia, are doing a great job growing. They can't do it cheaply. They have to overspend. So where does the problem show up? And where my logic works is that how much hope is built into the stock price? That's the risk versus actual, right? So this is Nvidia. How much hope is in it versus what's in AMD? So let's go check out at AMD. Price to sales, the important bit, 9. Price to sales. So the stock price is 9 times its full year sales. Almost 21. So if you wanted to buy this business and you go to a restaurant and say, I want to buy your store, I'm going to give you 20 years worth of your revenues right now. So that's pretty freaking expensive. There's a lot of hopium built in here, more so than this one. You're saying, well, that's not fair. Okay, so let's compare it to Amazon. You're going to be blown away here. Amazon used to be 4 until recently. What is it now? Okay, 4.6. There's no hopium. It's cheap. Can you imagine saying to Bezos, I'd like to buy your company. I'm only going to pay you 4 years worth of your sales right now to buy your company. He'll flip you off and walk away. I would. But if you pay me 20 years, I wouldn't even pack my desk. By the way, for Zoom, that's like 90, if not more. I'm curious now. Unrelated topic. But while we're there. 97. Woo-wee. I'm not going to live that long. Okay, so back to the debate. They will both prosper. Technology is needed. They provide brains. There's going to be enough business for all of them, including Intel. It's just a matter of whether I chase it or not. If I'm buying it up here, what the hell is going to happen that hasn't happened or that haven't? Yeah. Anyway, it's vulnerable to big dips. I'm not touching it up here. If anything, I'll probably sell puts in it in the 260 area, nothing higher than this. Because eventually, any rally is going to have to give back to establish a better base. Otherwise, it just becomes too frothy, and then it becomes more and more vulnerable. It's okay to miss on a stock for a period of time because you will always get another opportunity. I bet you people that bought it up here thought that they couldn't miss it. Look at how much it rallied. How could I have missed it? It's going to the moon. Same. So chase it based on technicals. And there are plenty of information there. So AMD, I don't know if I mentioned this. AMD has been the best stock in the S&P 2 years straight. This is this year is still ongoing, so we won't know. So it's no slouch. I mean, it's still a cranker year to date and everything. So I wouldn't write it out. In fact, it's been a good rabbit for the market. So it's trading the way real risk is pricing in the market, in my opinion. So AMD is a more honest bet, and I would stomach going long AMD over Nvidia at this point. Just from Nvidia is just, I'm not shaming it, it's just too expensive from the standpoint of traders expect too much of it on its sales. Forget how profitable it is. You can fix the profitability problem. You can't fix a hopium sales problem.